And
Yeah,
she
no,
talks is probably. Oh,
I bought one of my toys today. That episode telling you about. Woo! Yeah, they got some really cool stuff. We'll do that.
boo, 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 boo.
What's going
All right.
down?
Everybody.
What is our Toy Squad and Toy Squadians who are watching? I don't know if that's what they're called.
Squatters?
Toy Squad? Toy Squad?
Squatters?
Toy
Squatters?
squatters?
Squad members?
Hey, so it's a normal guys here. We also have Killer Kawaii in the house. Our designer toy artist right here. So I'm pretty sure Bo from Morphonauts gonna be stopping in, so he's gonna be running a little bit late. And I don't think KO Toy Box is gonna make it tonight because he has an appointment. So this is who's here. What's up, Johnny? In the comments, it's our boy Station. We got Bjorn. We also got we have packages to open up. We have things to open up. The giveaway is right here, also from Killer Kawaii. So right here, am I saying that right? Kawaii?
Yeah, that's what you say.
Kawaii?
Good kawaii. Yeah, it's a Japanese word.
Okay.
You are saying it right.
Well, I'm just making sure I'm saying it. All right. So yeah, so we have the giveaway right here. So like I said, every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're gonna be giving a giveaway. Or if we have like a guest on, the only guests we're gonna have are people that we are like intrigued by, like they're like something that we want to share. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like every week we do like guests come in, we do interviews. It's not gonna be like this. This is a hang. So Famine next week, I believe we're giving away his book, and then I have some toy photography cards that we're giving away. Right there. There's the book.
Oh, that's so cool. You have a book? What? That's amazing.
Sometimes I write words and they actually go in order. It's fucking amazing.
Okay, I just followed you. You're the writer, cosplayer, and toy person. Yeah, okay, I got it.
That is me.
That's not your coffee table nudes book?
No, that's separate. That's a different account. That's the OnlyFans new release on Friday. Anyway, cheers.
Oh boy, we're drinking tonight. Oh my.
Reminds me of
It's a Monday. It's a Monday,
if you had the
bro.
Monday that I had, you'd be having a cocktail too.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'm definitely promoting the broccoli tonight as well. So it's a Monday. It's it's also Christmas week. So I feel like people are kind of getting slowly on vacation. So it's just totally appropriate to drink on a Monday.
I had a quarter inch of water in my basement. Had people yelling at me all day on the phone because everybody waits until the week of the holidays to need their stuff rushed. So some other stuff, and it just I decided I was gonna have a nice shot of Terramana tequila, ice cold from the freezer. Yeah.
We just talked about this the other night about tequila.
Yeah. Tequila. I'm type 1 diabetic, so you kind of have to be like, you can't really drink. You got to pick your poison, right? So you got to like really be choosy what alcohol you drink, so you don't go into a diabetic seizure in front of everyone. It's really not that fun. You don't really want to do it. It's not that great. So the best alcohol to drink for a diabetic is tequila. Not really a diabetic drink at all, but if you're gonna drink tequila because it is the healthiest alcohol for you.
Potato water.
Yeah, potato water. That's why it's healthier. And the agave apparently in it too is something to do with why it's healthier and something the way that you break that down and stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. But fun fact, tequila is pretty healthy for you.
Like I said, we really don't have to poke and prod to get Kayla to talk, so it's all good. She's the like a. What? No, dude, stop it. No.
It's
a
healthy drink. It's a drink.
It's chocolate water.
It's barely chocolate milk. I have to agree with what it's chocolate water.
Yeah, there's no milk in it. I don't think there's any dairy.
Of Hey Arnold, because they had a Yahoo like knockoff they had on Hey Arnold, so it kind of hits me with my old cartoon I used to love.
That's awesome.
Maybe you're right. It doesn't have milk in it. It doesn't.
There is no milk. We've been over how many episodes have we been? Like we've been talking about this on their show.
Oh God, dude, that's like probably like 2 elements away from toxic waste. I swear to God.
It's like hot cocoa, but not hot. And no marshmallows.
Tonight's show is sponsored by Yoo-Hoo.
Someone said it the best the other day. They said it's like someone drank a glass of chocolate milk, puts it down, and you fill it back up with water and drink it.
That's exactly what it tastes like.
Wow, that's very accurate. That's like you might as well try.
And he's like, "Fuck you guys."
First of all, it's not accurate. Second of all, it tastes delicious, and it's tonight's sponsor.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Damn it! We didn't know. You gotta tell us before the show starts.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Dude, I don't even know. If we were sponsored by Yoo-Hoo and like a case of that showed up at my door every week, like, dude, I would like try and give it away. It's like that chocolate beer I got for Christmas last year. It took me a year to give that away to somebody out in the jam room, dude. Like, you want a beer?
Rob
Want a beer?
Henry, what's that?
Yeah, everybody would pick it up and be like, "Oh no, man!" And then one guy finally came out. And he's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm drinking that chocolate beer." I'm like, "You give her, bro."
Thank you, Starboy. Thank you.
Yeah, let's hit up the chat real quick. So we got Commander Green in the house. We got Starboy.
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you.
Rob Henry. What's up, Rob Henry? He actually won a giveaway a while ago, and I still haven't sent out his thing because it's huge. But I have to, man. It's been like a year, so. Yeah,
Oh, Lord of Thanes here.
I
Hey, what's
also
up, man?
really hard not to lag. I'm like, I have 2 more packages I got to send out, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna send it. Today's the day I'm gonna send it. Today's the day, and then something happens. No, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day I'm gonna send it. Tomorrow's for sure the day. Like it's, you know.
What up, Tiny? Sorry, Tiny. He was the first winner of our giveaway.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
You have a great day too, buddy. I like that Tiny Plastic Universe. But you know, I think as toy people, actually, this is a great question to ask you guys. As toy people who serve, like, you know, that send stuff out. I don't know if you guys all send stuff out. Are you guys basically? Are you guys an LLC? Do you have a subscription with the mailing company? Like, what's your easiest process to send stuff out?
So I actually now have a business account with Canada Post, so it does save.
Yeah, it does save. Do you get a badge? Do you have a badge?
Yeah. Oh no! Every Canadian wears a badge. It depends what you do.
Stop telling us lies. We're gonna start believing some of this stuff, especially
what
Eddie.
Is I keep a box, right? And I write somebody's name on it, and I put the item that I'm supposed to send them in the box, and I put in packing material, and then it sits there because I have the retention of a gerbil. So I see it, and I'm like, gotta mail that. And then I move on to other things. Like right now, I have a box for Wenzilla over there, as well as some figures that people ordered from me that's got to go out the door. But like, I just keep adding shit to Josh's box. And it's like,
I'm good with that.
It's not super random stuff. Like I'm not putting like a sock in there or something like that. But it's
not like cleaning out, do some spring cleaning and
but like oddball things like beads that I picked up, you know, coins that I use for tabletop RPGs that made of metal. Like I paid, you know, 38 cents from China. They're probably made of lead and radioactive material, but they're really cool looking. So I was like, he could probably use it as a sign. So I threw that in there. I go to 7-Eleven all the time, and our 7-Eleven has clearance stuff all the time. So I got Josh a hat, some Slurpee stickers he's got coming. You know,
you sent me the neon hat that I wanted, bro.
The neon hat. I told you.
My
God.
That's so cool.
That's really
Justin's in the house.
What's up, Justin?
Bjorn,
we're talking about shipping. When I was in California, I had an LLC, and I paid for like the little mailbox at the post office. Is that UPS? USPS? Yeah, UPS. No, it was at UPS, and it was like $300 a year. Man, which is not that much if you really think about it, because you could literally just drop your package off and walk out, and they send it to you. They send it. That's it.
Is this anything?
Yep. And
no, wow.
Mailbox, like even that tiny little mailbox, they take big packages for you. So instead of a bunch of people knowing your address, because you know you don't know who's a weirdo out there, especially when you're a female. I don't want you knowing my address. Okay, I'll cut you in little pieces if you come over though.
Hey, you guys want to know her address? No.
So it's like you having a PO box kind of gives you that more like professionalism. Like, you don't even know where you live and stuff like that. And then all the packages get sent there. It doesn't have to be a mailbox you order. They hang on to them for you. I just keep them in the back. So it is quite convenient. I thought I would talk about it because I think it's a great little side system. I don't have it here right now, and I'm like, I miss it already. I want it back. I need that back.
I get random packages. That's one thing. I don't have a P.O. box or anything like that. I probably should, but like I got a package from Bjorn that I knew was coming. Then he surprised me with another one. And then actually today I got one from our friend Diorama Accessories in the mail. I just popped the box open because I didn't recognize the address. I looked at the note. There's a note inside. I don't know if Josh, I'll do it now. Note inside says, "Fam,
Go
enclosed is
for
some
it.
holiday cheer. Keep up with the videos. You're doing great. Thanks for the tags and mentions. Enjoy, Raul." And then I guess I'll start pulling this shit out. So let's just bring you guys down here to the tabletop.
Hey.
I love unboxing. So satisfying.
So I got some really nice bubble wrap. I'm looking forward to spending hours popping this. If you guys
What
want
the hell is that stuff in the top of the box?
Yeah, he
it's
doesn't
called
know what
packing
that is.
material. It's an American thing, apparently.
I thought I'd say that before Wenzilla did.
So-
I wasn't even gonna say nothing.
Looks like he sent me up a custom painted
Oh, that's rad. What is
resin
that?
casting.
What is that?
Let's get that busted out here.
By the way, if you guys ever want to reach out to Diorama Accessories, and I've reached out to him and I was like, hey, do you have any misprints that you can't sell? And he's like, yeah. How about all of this for $40? So he makes some amazing. That's amazing.
Oh, that's some beautiful work right there. I love the sparkling element that he used on this really cool steampunk element machinery work that he's got. This is rad.
That is
So
awesome.
That
we
was a
got that.
cool choice that he picked for the screen. Like, that's not a typical choice that is very stereotypical for the 80s realm or really the TV realm. I really like that screen looking, whatever that is. I like it.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
it does remind me of the screens I used to have in the old 80s cartoons. There was just like nothing on them and they were just like sparkling and doing shit.
Yeah, and they were staring at it
what?
like it was
like that. Yeah.
they were staring at it like it was actually something on the screen and it wasn't. And then we've got down here we got holy shit, a whole I didn't open this. I saw the note and I was like, well, I'll save it for the show. So it looks like we got a pile of cast pieces here.
Yeah, dude, Raul.
yeah. Oh, we
Always.
Furniture. Let me just dump that in the box. Sorry, Snowflake. My cat just jumped a mile. So we've got a ladder, which I'm in desperate need of ladders, so that's cool. We've
Ladders are handy.
some furniture here. That's badass.
Nice. I didn't know I didn't know that he made furniture, so that's really cool.
That's because famine gets the top stuff first, man. You got to get in line.
I mean, all I gotta do is send man one message. All right, that's all I gotta do.
That's true. We got some type of engine here, maybe an engine. I don't know. It'll be
Mhm.
whatever I
A
want
weird,
it to be
a
at the
weird
end.
little thing that you could paint and as a great prop accessory.
Cockpit seat from 118, so that's cool. And we got
I thought that was a drinking fountain at first.
Could you imagine? A little accessory to add on to some stuff, and then a couple
It's
of
like
sci-fi
Space Hunt.
crates.
Ooh.
I would
Where
have thought
needs
that was
a
like a water
drinking
cooler,
fountain?
like a really intense water cooler.
Ooh, little space water cooler action. So
Like
yeah,
a-
thank
yeah,
you, Raul.
Like kind of like that. Like I'm thinking Fortnite, like the slurp, like from Fortnite, kind of feel to it.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate that very much. And then as far as a secondary package goes, and I say secondary just because I'm moving on to its second, not that it's secondary too, but
Yeah.
Bjorn hooked it up in the mail. I asked him, I asked anybody in the group that's following me, does anybody have rockets, escape pod from the Guardians of the Galaxy line? I know people were picking those up on clearance for like $4 or $5. Bjorn's like, oh, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. And sent me, not only did he send me Rockets escape pod, he sent me a Fallout cap stash, which I set aside here over with my Fallout stuff. Actually, a couple of my Fallout accessories here. But there was a note inside in Fallout, which was really cool. There's some caps inside. And I'll actually go ahead. He followed some really sick weathering. I have a video myself up too on how to do one of these up on YouTube. So not only did he send me the damn ship, I didn't realize Rocket was inside until he tumbled out into my palm. So I got to repaint him like I did Groot and Nova, the dog. Right.
Well, that works out perfectly for you,
right? He
because
included
you already had those.
Couple of bed rolls, which I'll probably put with the dinosaurs for the Space Cowboys that I always have working. He sent me some Boss Fight Studios accessories for figures, and then also he included
anime Danny Space Cowboy.
I don't think I have.
It's a great anime. It's really funny, very satire-y. You should look into it if you're into Space Cowboys.
And he sent me a Evil Dead S-Mart pin, which will go
with
my
Smart.
Some great Christmas packages right here.
Which will go with my Evil Dead cosplay. I'm sure at one point I'll stick that on my ass shirt because you got to shop smart.
I think she was talking about Cowboy Bebop.
No, not Cowboy Bebop.
No. She knows her way.
I do know my way.
Eddie.
I know a lot of anime.
Eddie, she's got kawaii in her name. I think she might have an idea of the anime that she's talking about. Just
I
throwing it
stopped-
out
I
there.
stopped-
I know a lot about
I
anime,
stopped
Brett.
talking. I stopped
All right, so she.
I did.
Do you need a second black eye? Do you need to be told twice?
He doesn't have a black eye. He's trying to look cool. Stop it. No. So my package that I got in this week, because we're gonna come back around to, I got from what I got from Killa, but real quick, insightful.
I'm
Our dude
excited for
Mikey.
this. We're talking about
Our dude
this. Cool.
Mikey. Insightful imagery. If you guys don't follow him on Instagram, you're stupid. No, go follow him. He also does the Tuesday show like tomorrow at 6 o'clock, Ma's Toy Box, and that's you tag. Eddie's done it before. You tag your photo, and they will go through and critique your photo, tell you what to work on, if it or not what to work on,
Oh, I
or
love
different
that.
angles, stuff like that. And I actually have both of them. So here's what he sent me. He sent me these little Jack in the Boxes. So one is open, one is not. And then a little spring, but they're really, really well detailed. Yes, I bite my nails.
So cool! Oh my gosh! Hello,
Did you have to
Patrick.
crank it to open up the box, or was it already open in the
Hey,
package?
I just said one is open, one is closed.
Well,
What's up,
Clown,
Raven?
One
What's
is
up,
open
Raven?
means you could have opened the goddamn thing when it came in the mail.
Hey, he also sent this really cool card with his toy photography on the other side.
Oh,
So
dude, I have a whole little. I'll actually show you that real quick. All his cards that stick on my wall like a collage.
Any business cards?
No,
Where are we going? Are we going on a trip?
We're going on a trip. How do I do this? Can I flip it?
Yes, you can.
Oh, boy.
Josh, take it away.
Oh, got it. All right. So you go into the place where it says more. Oh,
She already knows. She already knows. Oh,
go
maybe
into more, then settings. Then there should be a camera option. Then
Okay.
and you do the opposite. Then you do the opposite.
It just turned it
of
on.
what it-
Okay,
do that.
okay.
All right. So go to more
I'm doing it.
There you go.
Okay.
Look at that.
settings. Did she get it? I can't see
Got
it. Okay.
So these are all and that's me and my sister. But these are all different artists, in the designer toy world. These are artists, right? So they're all individual. So they'll kind of make these cool little backdrops. I'm blinking on the word for it, and then I'll stick them on the wall. Like this is the newest one. I got to stick on the
Hell
wall.
yeah. I've seen these when I was looking through these designer guys and gals.
Well, this is one of the pictures I took. That was one of the pictures that I took for the little advertisements for the show.
Already, by the way, when it comes to toy photography, she wins 50% because she has the big thing. So
The box.
Sherry knows how to dim the light. So anyway, can I open up the package from you?
But you know what's funny is I
No,
really
I can't.
consider myself compared to you guys because you guys really kill it with this toy photography stuff. Like
I
my
don't
stuff
even
is
know what I'm doing.
my stuff's like bougie toys that I'm like, ooh, look at this bougie toy. Let's get a little backdrop. Okay, boom, we're done. You guys put hours into this work. It's insane.
I'm gonna open up the box from you.
Okay, let's do it.
My name is
That
on it.
box thing was so beautiful. I gotta follow that account because I would love to get his criticism. I love criticism. Some people are so afraid of it online.
Oh, the Mods toy. Yeah. All right.
That's
So
cool.
What do you
this
got?
is my
Open it up.
first.
Hurry up.
This is my first design. I'm working on it.
I mean,
It's my first ever. Are you guys
You
excited?
didn't even show the cute box I put it in.
I did. If you would
We
stop
love a cute
talking for
box. Show
4
off the cute
seconds,
box.
I showed the box. I showed it. I was like, should I open it? And you were like, blah, 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 blah. So, all right. Hey, it came in a little sack.
I'm
This
12.
is exciting. I get excited about little things, right?
I'm about the little
Oh,
details.
man. All right, I'm gonna use this right here. All right, so here's why I thought this was cool for 118 or anybody really. So, but I figured I could drop this in Amrak spot and it would look really cool, like on a ledge.
Ever opened a package before? My goodness.
You know, dude.
Is
I don't
this
want to mess
performance
it.
anxiety because there's people watching right now? Are you nervous?
I kind of get the about to
I
say
don't
something.
want to. I don't want to mess this up. Yeah, she also wraps it like a drug dealer. So let's just
Did you put it on a scale before you started opening it?
put it on that triple beam.
3D prints are fragile, and I already had a really bad, horrific experience with a really expensive piece I sucked out. That was another artist's piece, and I thought I wrapped it so well. and it still broke. I mean, he wasn't mad. He was so understanding about it because isn't that cute?
Oh, nice.
So I want to make sure I make this clear. Like, I didn't print this, or I helped collaborate with this design, right? Like, the actual slime corner design is from Moonforest Toys. So those are his corners that he came up with, which I thought was so genius. So I asked him if I could do a collaboration where I make my own corner. So I wanted to make it Nickelodeon themed. So that's kind of like the Slime Time show that I used to love to watch. And then the color dyes are my logo, because my logo has different color dyes.
Nice.
Nice.
Something like that would just kill with the Ninja Turtle crew. They'd love like dripping ooze on.
That's what I'm saying. So like bringing designer toys into what we do isn't that crazy. Like it really makes sense to me. And like, sorry,
and I'll show you guys some other ones. Like, there's so much cool elements. Like there's such variety with designer toys. Like there really is.
What up, Cannibal? Sorry. Shoot me, what's up? Big Pics, what's up? Everybody's here. So we also have one more, and that's going to be the giveaway. So we're going to wait a little bit. Everyone else can go ahead and talk for a bit, and then when we go, you guys know how we do the giveaways on here. So
yeah, but designer toys are really cool. This one's even a designer toy. Like it's a helmet. It's kind of more of an interior design element towards toys. Like it's a little different than just like the 112 set of toys. Like I think hot actor toys are very similar to the element. Why is my camera blurry? That's really gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to fix that right now. But sorry guys. Okay, there we go. But designer toys are cool. But that's really cool because this is an individual character that's not a mainstream character, and it's from an artist who created it and painted it. So that's kind of like the really cool element towards it. I think that's step away. There we go. I think it's probably better.
Fatback, what's going on, Fatback?
There we go.
Stop throwing out numbers already, Jesus.
But they're more interior design. Like that's why I really want to combine the worlds with the 112 scale world with designer toys, because I see them a lot with interior design, like how they're set up in the house on the shelves and stuff like that. But I rarely see them with diorama sets. And I think that just is so cool. Like sometimes people will take them in the forest, and I do stuff like that too. Like another one of my favorite toys is Dia Swan.
Can you show us the dinosaur one? The clear dinosaur one?
Yeah, I'll show you the clear dinosaur one.
I heard dinosaur.
But there's so many cool, endless.
And I'm saying, like, imagine guys dropping this in like your 118 world in with 112, and like imagine like 10 stormtroopers standing around this guy. Like, what are you? You know what I mean?
Is that little guy drugs?
Yes, he is broccoli. He is broccoli.
That's awesome.
Stormtroopers would be against him in the war on drugs.
Exactly.
Look at this little wagon.
I love that. That's awesome. I want one.
That one's a Japanese toy.
Yeah, you don't want that one. They're probably expensive. She has all the expensive ones.
So, but the thing, I'll explain why they're expensive, because they're made of a different type of plastic than 112 scale toys. This is a soft vinyl. And soft vinyl is always more expensive. It's usually originated in Japan. You can find some factories in China. You can find some factories in Mexico, but the main source is Japan. So if you get a toy that's from Japan, it'll say made in Japan right here, basically. And those are the most expensive soft vinyl toys you can possibly get.
Is that the Sofubi or whatever you call it?
That's called Sofubi. Yes.
What the fuck, Outer? I didn't even know you knew stuff like that.
What the hell is that?
He was like,
but it's an 80s reference, right? Like it's supposed to be complementing like the Godzilla theme. It's very kaiju element with the Sofubi scene. So like there's a very like monster element. So there's not a lot of like humanoids. Like there's animal humanoids, there's monster humanoids, but you're not going to see a lot of. There is some. Like I'm not saying there's not. There is some. But for the most part, with the Japanese Sofubi world, it's mostly monsters. And there's some weird ones, guys. Like there's full-on vagina monsters. Like there's crazy looking like monsters.
There always is.
Always.
It's the worst type of monster. It's the most powerful monster that cannot be defeated, right?
I can't disagree with you on this. I really can't. I really can't.
Starboy has a question here for Kawhi.
Did I go to SpiderCon? I went last year. Last year I went. It was really fun. It was the most magical experience I ever had, because that was.
What up, no chewing?
that was the same year that I made Killer Kawaii Crew, the Instagram account. So when I went to DesignerCon, people were calling me Killer Kawaii Crew. And that was kind of like the first time I ever had people address me like that. Like, and it was cool. It was really fun. It was just like, oh, it's like, oh my God, like someone's addressing me as my account name. They know me from my account. So that was really cool. It was a really cool experience. DesignerCon, I recommend it to all toy people because if you ever want to collect, if you're really into collecting stuff rare, and this is a resin print right here, but in the designer toy world, it's very limited, and they never make it again. Like if it's limited, it's limited colorways. So those colorways.
So this is limited to 15. You said
15 of them. I'm never making them again. I can't. I'm not allowed.
Okay. So I have one. Someone else watching this who's in the chat is going to have the other one, and then there's going to be 13 other ones. So that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And then I have an animation made for this. And then I do want to keep on working with Moon Forest Toys because I love this Kawaii Corner design. He made it because he wanted to have a place in someone's collection because he knows that collection's already filled with so many toys. So he wanted to create a toy that could fit on top of other people's boxes, on their shelves. Something that doesn't take too much space, but they'll still be part of their collection.
Smart.
Really smart. I thought it was so clever of him. And he's the nicest guy. It's really cool because now I'm helping an individual instead of a corporation, right? And like he's in the UK. So like it's really cool. The whole process, like I sent him like some like design inspiration, and like he already had like I said, the corner was already his design. So he just added it to it. He's doing all this sculpting on his phone with his finger. Like I don't know if you understand what that really means. Like that's insane. I do this on my iPad with a pencil. Like that's insane to do that on your little screen phone and you're sculpting. And he made it perfectly. I couldn't even believe it how perfect it was. And I can sculpt myself. Like I really could have done it myself, but he was very
later, Angus.
Collaborating in the toy universe, I really try to push that idea on the people, like even as toy collectors or as toy artists, right? Like you should collaborate, whether it's with pictures or with product like I'm doing here. That's how you really get your name out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was telling you a little bit how we trade stuff all the time, and like I don't know, like how I just got from Insightful, like that was a big deal to me because he's also like that's a limited run ish, you know what I mean? I'm sure if people wanted more, he'd make more, but like that, like no one else, not everybody has that. You can't just go to Walmart to get that. And the difference is like collectors don't want to spend money usually, like they're cheap, and people in the designer toys actually want to pay the people for their art. It's very different. It's very like, and I think the two things could merge, and it could be a beautiful thing. So,
like designer toys is still toxic. Like there's like people get very upset, like cause since it's so limited, right? Like people get very upset if they can't get a toy and someone else has it. Like I've heard superstitions that blow my mind sometimes. Like, oh, this was rigged. This guy was supposed to get the toy. I'm like, what? It was rigged? Like it was rigged for you not to get the toy? I don't understand.
I don't want this to come off in a negative way, but this is like the shoe game to me, right? Where people just like they target it, they go after it, and if they don't get it, this is bullshit. It's rigged. They didn't want me to have it. It's like, why would somebody not want you to spend their money? They're still going to get that X amount of dollars from whatever you make.
Yeah,
it sounds like the same thing.
I don't get, bruh. Like that's what I don't get. And like these are small toys. Like this is a very hippy dippy kind of indie scene, right? Like these are a lot of.
Do you think it like makes it more competitive? I think it makes it more competitive though, right?
It makes the hunt
in a way.
Fun. Like we love it and hate it at the same time, right? Like I was showing.
But you're gonna get better quality stuff from like the next one that you do is gonna be bigger, better than this. The next one that someone else does, because they can't do that one again. So you like keep evolving. It seems like
some people in the designer toy world will stick with one design. Like, they'll stick with one design and then they'll just keep doing different colorways forever and ever and ever and ever. There's a lot of money in that. There's a lot of money in that. Don't get me wrong. But I think it takes advantage of the collector, in my opinion, because they know these collectors are completionists.
Have you met McFarlane, Todd McFarlane?
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I think
he could jokerize this for you. He jokerizes everything.
I think you as a collector and you've been doing it for a long time, I think you start to kind of reach out and look for something that's a little different because you can always get the Marvel Legend you want. You can always get whatever classified you want. And I've been at the game. I've been at it for like 20 years. So at this point, I do find myself picking up those cool little quirky things that can just live wherever in my toy room just to mix it up a bit, right?
Yeah, and you know, it's something really cool that you're supporting an individual person. Like, I've met these people. Like, all these toys I have, I know each person. And some of these people are really big people, like 40,000, 60,000, 100. They're normal people. Like, they're very normal. Like, Quick, he's a huge toy artist. Like, I'm talking ginormous. Like, he's huge. Like, his toys are up in the thousands. And I met him in person. Normal freaking dude. Just sweet as pie. It almost disturbed me how nice he was. It made me question like my attitude towards life.
Bo!
What's up, Bo?
Bo!
We're just talking designer toys, so it's like, and like why designer toys are a little different than 1/12 scale toys, because you're supporting one artist instead of a big corporation. So you know, that's the big thing that I really like about it. You know, it's I really love that I'm supporting an individual that I talk to online half the time, and like we bonded because of their art. Now I want to buy their art. Now that $500 piece is worth more to me.
And that's why. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You're talking the right language with Bo here. He's fresh off a successful Kickstarter.
That's why I've been in Bo's ear constantly about this. I'm like, bro, hey, I met Killer Quad, and we gotta do this. And he's like, all right, man. I was like, maybe not right now, but when we get, you know. But I could see C-Lock being one like this.
That's the sculptor for that one toy you showed me, right?
This is the guy I talk about all the time when we talk.
I
don't know if we can hear you.
No.
Yep,
no!
Swear words going on. There's swear words going on.
Damn it. Still nothing.
This guy, guys, I mean, I'll brag about him a little bit. Like he's doing 3D sculpting and articulation with 3D prints. Let me explain to you how hard that is. Like, it's not easy to do articulation with 3D prints, especially because prints don't move.
Well, if he just snaps the phone, he's so big. He's like, I didn't mean to interrupt, but oh man.
Yeah, it's definitely a different level of 3D printing.
Yeah, it says muted on your thing, Bo. So
yeah, you're muted.
I know.
You click something.
There you go.
No, it's still not coming through.
Oh, damn it!
Nice of you to get his hopes up, though.
I had my hopes up. Eddie, did you do anything this week?
Talk to him, because he would do great in the designer toy world, like especially like the way that he's sculpting, the way that he has the feathers and the scaling. I love texturing. It's something I kind of get bored with people who are beginner designer toy makers. Like they keep very smooth surfaces to make it look very professional, and that's really great with the program. Like, because you can just put a perfect sphere. Okay, now it looks like you made a perfect sphere. Okay, put a perfect triangle. Okay, it's not real sculpting. Like in my eyes, don't get mad at me, anyone. I think there's so much more you could do. There's so much more.
Well, and you did show me some that have like what we call 5 POA. So it's like there's 5 points of articulation or less. So it's not like there's no articulated ones out there. And those ones are super fucking pricey because they're also
Like this guy's a $200 toy. Just to give you like a comparison. I guess a $200 toy, maybe I think it's $200. Like this one right here.
Oh, as it falls. That's cool. Oh, it's vinyl though, right? So
it's soft vinyl. That's soft vinyl. That's real vinyl.
Can you show us the dinosaur already? I asked about the dinosaur.
I'm sorry. Okay, I got the dinosaur.
This one, Famine's gonna love this. It's so cool.
This is a $250 piece. It's a one-off custom. I love one-offs. Like I'm kind of a sucker for one-offs. That's when like Gabby's dollar signs will really go up.
Bring it to the camera. Show these guys. It's double molded.
Double casted.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, double casted. Not molded.
So it's a dinosaur that is poured with resin, and then he put the sparkly stuff in it. So that's already a process there. But if I shake it, there's a fluid in the inside.
I wonder if there's a guy that does He-Man figures like that too, where they're full of liquid and sparkles, and he casts them.
It's a lot of work.
Cool.
Like the double casting is at least like that's right there an 18-hour process.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Just doing the double cast, not even doing the mold or the sculpt, like that. That's just waiting for it.
Can you show us one of the articulated guys, the black guys with the crazy arms? They're not black guys. They're black
yeah,
monsters.
I get that. Those are upstairs. I will grab this real quick. But this one I wanted to show off.
Oh yeah.
By Wacky Backy. Very articulate. This is a genius toy. She works at an art college. She works in Miami. Hot ass bitch. I love this bitch. And I can say that I'm allowed.
Oh my.
So,
Did you say super articulated real quick?
Super articulated?
Is that what you said? You said so articulated? I'm just saying.
No, excuse me.
For your world it is.
Okay, so I gotta make sure I sound well. Okay. So
for her world, this is articulated.
This is articulated, okay? It's articulated because watch this.
So now, and tell these guys the reason why.
I'm trying to, but you're
okay. Go ahead.
You're interrupting me.
I told you she fits in. Damn it.
Okay. So this is a buddy. His name is Bud. Really cool guy. He's a space guy. You take Bud out. There's another one of these that it comes with. I'll hear this. I'll show you this one too. Oh, that one's stuck down. I'm not pulling it off. But so then it comes with a one that's blank for you to put your actual nuggetry on, and it lights up. So then,
very cool page too. I visited this page.
This is a stash container to put your nugget.
Oh, very nice.
This is a lighter holder.
That thing would not survive in outer space. I thought that was oxygen.
Oxygen.
And then she has a little space dog that's to hold joints. But then it's supposed to be a display container for your weed. So you put the weed on that little pokey thing right there. That's a light at the bottom. But this is supposed to be a display container for your weed. The reason why broccoli. Sorry, I know we're on YouTube. We probably shouldn't say that word. Anyway.
I've never heard of weed before. What's that?
What? What is that?
But the really cool concept that she made that toy because she said there's so many fancy bottles of alcohol, right? Like to show off the alcohol you got. Like you can look at a shape of bottle of alcohol and know what alcohol that is, and you know how much that person paid for it because you know what alcohol it is. We don't have that for weed. So she wanted to make a really fancy schmancy weed container. So she gave me, I did an interview with her when she had 80 followers. 80. I already knew it's a $250 toy, guys, but it's 100% worth it because how much you can do with it and how big it is too.
Yeah, and I saw they had like sneaker, like little tiny those things that we buy all the time for our world building. It's you open it up and you don't know what's inside the balls, like the LOL and the so you could put like something like that in there too. Like if you weren't a consumer of the THC, then you could put that in there.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like there's people who have customized this to full extent. Like she gave me that toy for free. I was so honored. I wasn't gonna ask it for free. And then I see the next week that Stevie Aoki has the toy.
Oh wow.
I got super gay about it. I was just like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Bo, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, I had to go.
I was here. Hello, Bo.
How's it going? Sorry.
But yeah, so like that's a genius designer toy. Genius. Now she has 5,000 followers. It's not even been over a year.
Wow.
She's killing it. She's amazing. Her name's Wacky Backy.
I followed her.
Yeah, she's on Instagram. Follow her, guys, because like she's gonna blow up. And then you can buy her toy at Tenacious Toy. If you use Killer Kawaii Crew, you get a discount if it's your first time purchasing there. So you can get
much?
15%.
200? That's a lot of money. That's $30, right?
That's not bad. That's not bad, right?
That is $30. Good job.
Quick math, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Owning the math.
Bo, how you feeling about your success, man? I haven't talked to you live since.
No, I've been trying to get all the fulfillment stuff ready. Freaking Kickstarters. Man, it's a trip trying to like.
You're doing my dream right now, buddy. I mean, like that's like the point I'm trying to get to. There's a company that I'm working with. They just did their own Kickstarter. They don't want to use Kickstarter, but I get why Kickstarter is such a good thing to use. It's so known. Like people know what it is.
It's almost half just for the marketing, just because so many people use it, but it's almost like it's like a double-edged sword because like it's good, but it's bad because like so many people just don't know how to use it. They're like, oh damn, another Kickstarter, or they don't want to use it, and they're just like, I'll just. But I was able to go through Big Bad Toy Store, which actually kind of helped because people could just go and buy them on Big Bad Toy Store, and then they would just pledge. The Big Bad Toy Store would pledge on the Kickstarter, so it would kind of go up and down a little bit.
Wow, that's so cool.
On Big Bad, you don't have to pay for that Kickstarter until it actually ships, right?
Right.
Yeah. But I think they want.
Yeah, I have like. Okay, so when I went to Big Bad, it was more than the Kickstarter, right? Because the Kickstarter is a better deal because you're getting in on the Kickstarter. Through Big Bad Toy Store is a little bit more. But since they put my photos up of your work, I was like, hell yeah, I'll do it. So
I know that toy store. So I mean, like, what a really. How did you get that connection to get them to put your toy up there?
There's a couple other guys that have done Kickstarters, and they're like, hey, have you reached out to Big Bad? And I had another toy line on there, and I was like, oh yeah, but I didn't know that they do this thing where they actually like help your Kickstarter out. Like I didn't even think of that, but it basically is a pre-order for them. So they'll like kind of pledge, and they'll put your stuff on their website as a pre-order. People can go and pre-order it and say, oh, it's not coming till July. And then all of those, he'll just see how much like it makes. And like every other week or whatever, every week, they'll just kick some of that money into into the Kickstarter. So they were awesome to work with. The owner of them or CEO, whatever he is, the president, he's super awesome to work with. So I'm like, yeah.
And you were saying on Unparallel, like they'd be like, when do you want it to drop? Does this look okay? How do you want this set up? Like they were very involved, like as far as they weren't like, just send us the shit.
Right.
Yeah, it only took like a couple days too. Like after I sent them the email and I got in contact with them, they like put all my stuff up on their website, like all the pictures, and they did like everything I wanted. And it literally is like a day, and they dropped that like on like a couple days before Black Friday. So it was on the front.
It was the Wednesday before, right? Yeah, I remember because I was famous that day. For one day, I was famous. I was like, everyone's messaging me. I'm like, this is so cool. Yeah, and then it went away. That's my claim to fame. Like, how that will probably never happen again. Where anything in my, unless it's with Bo. Like, so for getting my foot in the door, for helping me out, man. Like,
you helped me out. You got those things painted so fast. It was like, that helped me
dude. And I was like his biggest like negative. Like I was like, dude, I don't think this is a good time to drop this. I don't think it's gonna work out. And he's like, I think it'll be all right, man. If it doesn't work, and it worked, man.
About how like collectors, a lot of collectors are also artists, right? And there's two different type of collectors in my world. Like I feel like there's the hype collector, and then there's the collectors really doing it for the art. You guys,
we have that too.
Yeah, I know. I feel like every collector seems like that, right?
See now, and here's like all the people here they don't really chase anything. Like the people who I kind of vibe with, except for Skelly. Skelly's a big time chaser, But he also went to the freaking designer con the other day. But anyway, so
he went to designer con? I gotta ask him about that.
Yeah, so there isn't a lot of people here that are like chasing. Like everyone here is super creative. Like they say, your vibe, it kind of brings in your tribe or however that goes. So I think that's what we have here, like all very creative people. So, I mean, sometimes there's like certain things we might have to have, especially like Rad when it comes to Rad and Eddie when it comes to Joe's.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that aggressive collector going on sometimes.
No, but that's different. That's just things that you truly
love.
When it comes to Joe's, I'm very aggressive. Yes.
Yeah, like that, you really love those. Like there's a whole story behind those. Like there's history now. You have memories with it. When you look at it, you think of memories. Like that's a little different than being like, oh, I'm gonna buy a G.I. Joe because I know people want G.I. Joes and I know I could sell this for a lot of money later.
No, not
Eddie. Eddie, did you get anything this week, man? This whole point was to open stuff too.
Eddie saw a grandmother with Joe's in her shopping cart at Target the other day, and needless to say, she's got a broken hip and he's got his figures, so he gets a little aggressive with the toy hunt.
You're damn right. I got Chris O'Donnell. Damn
right. That is pretty vicious. That's pretty awesome.
Holy Russell.
And I got the his tanks. They're finally here.
Nice.
That's what I said before my internet went out. I was like, yeah, he's got two his. Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught that.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
I got 2 his tanks and a sty in my eye. I got that this week. That's
Oh,
awesome.
those hurt so bad. I hate those.
I
Now
know,
there's no,
that's why
now there's no
I'm wearing
point.
sunglasses. I'm not
Yeah,
looking this
that-
cool.
There's
I'm
no
not.
point to wearing it now. There's no point
Put
to
a
wearing
We should
it.
have.
put a hot towel on it. It really like just like a
I
real
will.
be like
We should have
burning
done.
hot. Burning hot.
We
I
all
don't
should
think
have
it's too
done
bad.
sunglasses.
Can you imagine? It would have been like.
I've had one.
No, if you
Oh, dude.
you microwave a towel and it gets it like really hot. Yeah, wet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
heard
actually
of that.
good idea. That's how you know you're a dad.
That's a great idea.
Eddie, could you live stream you doing that so I can watch you shriek a little bit? Because I think that'd be fun.
That would be awesome. And
So,
I would
Bo,
shriek.
What about-
Bo, tell me about those characters, Bo. Like, what inspired you to make these animal humanoids with this armor?
It's
He's
all
like,
about
I've answered this fucking question so many fucking times. Like,
Yeah, well,
not
I'll-
with me.
I'll-
Well, not
I'll
with
let
me.
you do it.
Now you gotta deal with me.
no.
Let you do
Go
it.
ahead.
You got the personality. I'm kind of boring.
No, tell us. I want to know from you because you know more of the story that I didn't even know. Well, I didn't even know until after I was done painting stuff and taking photos, and I was like, man, if I would have known some of the lore, I would have been. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, so the story, they all came from a 1980s toy called Battle Beast, which they're these little tiny
I know Battle Beast. Yeah.
2-inch like rubber figures. Like they just got 2 points of articulation, but there's actually like a crazy cult following for them. Like if you start looking online on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I'm very aware of the cult following. Yes.
Yeah, there's guys that will have like 100 of like one style, like this fox. They'll have 100 of them, and it just looks like an army. And then some guys have like a carp that's just like they're a pink, this crazy pink white carp, like pink armor and white, and it's just the weirdest looking thing. And there's just thousands of them, and or I guess there's hundreds of different styles, but people just build these huge collections. And when I was a kid, I always thought they were awesome, but I was even as a kid, like an articulation snob. Like I didn't like the Star Wars. Well, I did like Star Wars, but I was like, I wish you could move like a G.I. Joe. So I'm all about trying to figure out how to add articulation into figures and just make them move cooler so you can pose them. And even
That's
like
a
I
very
made my own.
difficult thing to do. That's very challenging. Have you done any type of schooling for that? Or are you just teaching yourself on your own how to do articulation? Because that's a very hard thing. I do 3D sculpting, so like I know it's tough to do.
Yeah, articulation, that part, there's nothing for school. That was all just figuring it out. But I have been a 3D modeler for like movies and video games for like 17 years or whatever. And then
that's so rad. That's okay. I see it, dude. I totally see it. Because like that detailing with this, like the texturing, that's what I want to get to is that texturing level because I love texture.
So
and that takes work.
Like 3 years ago, if you look on my YouTube, if you guys are watching live on my YouTube, if you go back to one of my first videos, it was awful. I was talking, the music was louder than my voice, but I did a review on one of his magnetic figures. And since then, like he's so locked in, like it's like night and freaking day. But then there was a different gimmick though, too. So he was going for the magnetic thing. So, and I still have that figure.
That's awesome. Even back then, I didn't know what I was going. I didn't know that there was like adult collecting in action figures. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make like I think toys are cool. I thought I was like one of the only ones like in this underground, like just a few guys creeping down the Target aisles, like, oh, what do they got going on now? And so, but little did I know that there was like a huge community of like adult toy.
And I forgot if you watch that video that I did, I put the commercial in, dude. I forgot that you had a freaking commercial. It was like a Saturday morning commercial.
Cool. That's so cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so if you go back and look at my video, I'm awful in it. But if you go back and look, there's like, come get your morphonauts, there's like kids playing with it and shit. Like it's really like looked like a legit commercial. Like the one for the Kickstarter for the new one is really cool. Like the voiceover and
that's
very
so
cool.
bad. I mean, like it really hits me with because now I'm getting in the 112 scene because of Hot Frog Entertainment. And, like those characters, like, he's all about getting those cars customized and stuff like that, getting them painted and customized. But I just really want to see them with weird characters like that. Like, I want to see some cool characters like that with the car, with really great articulation and stuff like that. And it's just cool because, like, you guys are both small companies. So it's like, it's not a crazy idea to be like, how do we combine these ideas together and make it into something really badass and cool. Like, what if you made a car specifically for those characters or something like that? That's just those characters can ride because they're these weird, huge animals that can't really fit in a normal car or something like that.
Yeah.
There's just
Raven
cool.
said he used to have the Battle Beast too. Okay.
That's what I really love about the designer world. Like, there's endless possibilities. Like, your friend, like Bo, going to Designer Con, like, he would be in a very happy place.
Yeah,
Like,
you were
he
talking
would
about that
love
with
it.
Unparalleled, I believe, because he was there.
Oh yeah, and it was like it just barely happened, right? Wasn't it this last
it just
weekend?
happened this weekend.
Happened over the weekend.
Yeah, I was like, I've been trying to figure out like the backer kit and like just diving straight into that and tweaking all the models to send to the factory so I can start the tooling. So I would have loved to go there. It's just I've been like trying to do the post Kickstarter stuff.
Oh yeah, it's also just great connecting with people. Like, you really make great connections for collaborations.
Nice.
For other people who are doing similar. It really inspires you. Like, it's such a great place. It's all designers. Like, you're in a room of all designers, like of all types and shapes.
Nice.
Adrian. Devastation Station is in the house, y'all. The Viking. Oh, do we have the picture saved?
No, we
No,
Not
saved
the Viking.
Oh yeah, just so you
All
know,
right.
Adrian, I did send those pictures to Wentzilla.
Oh yeah, so I was gonna make a thing though. So every time he comes on or we talk about Devastation Station, we can pull up him and his chainmail and stuff. It looks badass. Dude.
That's cool.
We'll show it off Friday. We'll do it on WMC.
Yeah. If you guys, so real quick plug, I'm gonna do the giveaway here at the 7 when we hit 7:00. I'll do the giveaway 7:00 Eastern Standard Time, the cool kids time, and I'll do the giveaway for our designer. Broken. No, I'm just kidding. It's not broken. So our designer toy right here from Killer Kwai, and I forgot the other guy's name. I do follow him. The collaboration.
Moon Force Toys.
Yeah. So go check him out because he has tons of cool stuff. But yeah, so that's gonna be at 7:00. We're gonna do that. But where was I going? I was going somewhere with that.
We're doing
Anyway.
a plug.
Oh yeah, for World Makers Consortium. So this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're gonna be looking at Gimmick, right? Are we still looking at Gimmick?
That's
We're doing Gimmick Starport this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Saturday, there's a bonus stream that's going to be a Star Wars Geek Out session that we've got Lord of
You didn't
Thane.
tell me about that.
It's because I'm close to it. It's the one I have to make up for when I was sick. I was going to do it the weekend I got sick with the vid. So this is a makeup one, but as Timbo Toys, Pirates of the Galaxy, Lord of Thane, and who the hell else was on there? Oh, and me. And probably
You got a beautiful collection, Rad Toys. I really love this.
Oh, dude, you should
background.
go check out my channel. That's just my Masters of the Universe.
I'm gonna creep. I'm totally gonna creep.
All right, so you guys. All right, so when we said that we're gonna do the tour of our worlds and yada yada, this man put together a 20-minute video that is on YouTube. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. I've watched it twice because I'm trying to find everything, right? So I've watched it twice. My daughter's watched it once with me. And so 20 minutes. And I was like, man, you should have went last, bro. But Fam and I both just tore apart our stations. So neither one of us were ready to go first. But yeah, so his is on there. We also did where we kind of did like the director's cut. And then it's Rad Toys. He has it on there. He has some other videos too since then.
Director's commentary.
And then we have the one with Amrak Spot in Barbados and all my jazz that I got going on. So this week is Famon's turn. He's up next. And
so kind of explain what is this? So you guys are doing this diorama breakdown thing. What is it? Kind of explain it to me.
Just kind of because we host the World Makers Consortium every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. Just because we host that every week and we always bring on other guys and people who are doing the same thing, like the world building in this scale, which we will be branching out starting next year to other scales possibly. So we bring those guys on all the time. We always show everyone else's stuff, and we might show some projects here and there of what we're working on, but we never have done a tour of our own stations. So
that's cool. That's really cool.
And we're not like gatekeepers or anything. It's not like you have to have our approval to have a station. We just like to share off people's stations or people in the community who sell stuff for our stations, which are usually world builders, but sometimes not. And you don't have to have an actual physical world up like the stuff that the shots I take outside are still Amex spots, so you don't even have to have a physical world. Like this
you
is
don't have to have you don't have to be part of a trade route or anything like that. You can just be you.
Hey, now you can't say that in here.
I
There's
think
still
I
people
think
in
I
here that
said
are in it. You can't bash them.
I'm not badgering anybody. I'm just saying they don't have to be in a special thing.
I think I want to go paint miniatures. No, I'm kidding. All right, so Brian Outer, what'd you get this week? Anything, man? You've been quiet.
I got a lot of stuff.
Well, let's see it, man.
Out, man.
I got. Let me just break the scales down right here. But I got.
that's rad.
Ooh.
That's rad. What is that weirdo thing?
Yeah, what the hell is that thing?
It's McFarlane.
Oh, is that McFarlane? Damn, that thing looks
It's
cool.
one of the bad guys from the new Aquaman movie.
Oh,
It does kind of have that vibe to it.
It's
I really
like-
love the oceanic scene.
what'd you
like
just
I wanna-
say? I will famine. I will punch you.
It's like I want to make him like be some big bad guy in my 1/18th scale world. So I just got to figure out like what kind of troopers or what kind of dudes I'm gonna put with him because he's pretty tall, and so that's the next thing is trying to figure out who I'm gonna have as his lackeys and stuff.
Dude, that's so cool.
Anyway,
That's
I
rad.
got
That would be a cool photo shoot.
this guy got him on sale.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Caught him on sale yesterday at Target. For like-
Ew, is that 112 scale?
no,
No,
it's
wait,
118.
wrong
It's
show. Sorry.
118.
No.
118.
Woo!
I got that, and then I got I'm into third-party Transformers, and so I got the Shattered Glass version of Swoop.
Dude,
Ooh. I'm
colors
so
on that guy are awesome.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
Oh, yeah.
I love like Shattered Glass versions of the
So, can you that translucent sword? Is there any type of light up, or because you can
No,
shine
no.
a light through that?
No, it's just plastic.
Like if you took a photo with that, just hit a little bit of light on that, that'll look dope.
Did you just shush me?
Ooh,
You.
no, I didn't
So-
shoot you.
So I got that, and then I hit up Ross yesterday, and I found a couple things. I got the Sentinel.
Yeah, I love the set. My mom has a sideshow piece of Wolverine stepping in the hand of Sentinel.
Anyway, I found
Your
that-
mom has that? What?
Yeah, my mom has that.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Ooh, Hammond.
Yes.
My mom also has Wolverine.
Another
tattoo.
another Ross find, and then I got this girl because I wanted the extra piece of the tank that comes with that from the you can build the
Rad.
Reaver, and so I'm
Oh,
gonna
great.
I'm
That's
gonna
cool.
like put a small Star Wars guy in there, and then make like a tank. I'm gonna paint it up
Hell
and
yeah.
stuff, So
Hell yeah.
Break. Nice.
anyway,
Damn,
That's-
dude,
that's-
you got a lot.
that's all I got.
That sounds
That's all.
That's all.
I got. All
That's
I
a
got.
lot.
No, it's really cool to see you guys like paint these toys up and change it because it takes a lot more engineering to change a finished product.
I hate
Sometimes-
painting.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
It's a pain in the ass sometimes. That's for sure.
I would imagine so because it's already a finished product, so they really don't make it where it's easy to pull it apart and things like that. With the Sofubi scene, they do because they know people. There's a lot of customizers in the designer toy world scene because they usually one that's for collecting, like it's a customized piece, blah 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 blah, and then they have a blank, and the blank for people who customize it.
We're getting close.
So we're getting close.
to your time.
So can Killer, can she access the private chat and put a number in there instead of me picking the number, or is it just the?
Yeah, she should be able to access private chat. Everybody can.
Guess
I don't want her to put it in the chat, but you want to pick a number?
Wait. Private chat.
Yeah, go to
Is it
private
private?
chat.
In this. Hello.
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 Hello. Welcome to the toy chat.
Don't point your finger at us. No. Rad, did you grab up anything this week, man? I know you did.
I grabbed same thing as everybody else grabbed. I grabbed black chrysanthemum.
Did I miss something, guys? What the fuck?
Dude, he was on clearance at freaking GameStop. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? That was $42 last week Canadian.
Which is weird because it was brand fucking new on my shop.
Wait, where are you going to put him at, Rad, in your world?
Oh, I've already got that in the Mandalorian world or whatever I got set up. He's going to be hanging out with Boba Fett and Fennec Shan. They're like a crew now, right? So,
this is the way, yep.
Okay, nice. I can put him up where all the people jetpack off.
But it was funny because that's the second one I got.
What is that guy?
This is called
he's a sleepy boy. He's a sleep mask.
He's got a sleep mask.
This is the weekend exclusive Janky. It was a very limited run. Thanks to Chris David, he helped me get this toy. Because I used to like the weekend when the weekend was cool and more independent. I still like the weekend, just not as much as I used to.
Hey, no one's doubting you.
I still love the weekend. I do. Like it's just like
That's it. We got merch. That's gonna be your merch. I still love the weekend.
He was compared to Michael Jackson, so I have such high standards for him. Like his voice was compared to Michael Jackson's. How beautiful it was. And if you hear his early work, you really hear it. And like now he's getting back to that. Like he went through kind of a crappy phase. Anyway, I'm totally getting sidetracked and talking about the weekend drama.
No, that's normal. That's normal. Oh, 7 o'clock. All right. Is it
normal? Is it normal for us women to be that way? So
I didn't say women. We had a conversation the other day, and we just got sidetracked 1,000 times. That was my only reference that I was using. You son of a bitch. All right. So, what were you gonna say?
I'm just kidding, guys. He's such a pro-woman advocate. He really is.
I hate women.
Really is.
There you go.
I wonder if my dinner's ready yet. That's what I want to know.
Is green one of your favorite colors?
Green is one of my favorite colors.
Boy.
You caught on to that question.
Yeah.
It is one of my favorite. It's not my brand colors. It's not my brand colors, but it is my favorite color. I didn't make it my brand colors because blue
My favorite color.
Green is a
Hey, wait. You did that because you're a girl? Is that why you did that? Blue and pink?
I did blue and pink because they're actually really beautiful toy colors. Like for toys and
that's
colors,
a good save. Yeah, good save.
Well, look at it. Look at the blue and the pink. Look at the blue and the pink. That looks.
Oh,
really
I love
good.
all the colors. This is one of my favorite. This artist right
this
here.
guy's amazing. This is a very personal, and he's a personal friend of mine. Like we've done interviews together. I show him off my sculptures, and he gives me real advice.
You're like a rapper. You're just name dropping. She's like, da da da.
The weekend, like fucking.
Yeah, I could. But I actually did that for my improv. Like there was an improvising scene you had to do where like it was awful. It was so scary. But basically, like you had to start the sentence, and then the three people behind you they would have to guess what the last word is. Very hard game. Try it when you're drunk if you really want to challenge yourself. See how close you are with your friends.
Famine's drunk. Try it, Famine.
Yeah.
You big drinker. All right, did we get the number picked or what happened?
Number is
you have one person in the middle.
It is pick.
Oh my gosh, hang on.
That is Obi-Wan.
Did
Obi-Wan.
Did you figure out how to send it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in the private.
What's the number?
Josh,
Damn,
if you stop
guys.
jaw jacking, you would hear.
I'm trying to
All
answer.
right.
I'm trying to answer Justin's question here, man.
Oh, whoops.
So
Is
yeah,
that a picture of Jesus or Kenobi behind Outer?
Yes.
and then
Yes.
Our Lord and Savior.
Starboy came in after, and I agree. What's the difference, man?
What's
Between
the
what?
difference?
Between Jesus
what?
and Obi-Wan.
Oh. I'm sorry, Famine. I didn't mean to offend you. For fuck's sake! No.
Did you get your goddamn number?
Yeah, I wrote it down. Oh shit! Hey, wait! Let's do a drum roll, Famine.
I'm not doing it. I did it twice.
You're the drum roll guy.
Why he's doing it right now?
All right, and go. Numbers off. Whoever wins,
Between what
whoever
and what,
picks,
you knucklehead?
you win a prize. The giveaway is.
Wait. Time out.
Oh my
Farrah's
God.
got a very valid point. Between what?
I always have a
Pick
very
number.
valid point.
Between
Oh! This time, it's different this week. We're gonna have to go between 1 and 40.
Okay.
And you win this, and I'll send it out to you. And you get 2 out of. We had 2 out of the 15 already. So if you guys are smart, go buy 10 of these. And
Well,
then
the
when
thing is, like,
when she's big in like 2-3 years, you'll have her first ones. You can triple what she's selling them for.
That's
So-
that really is. That's so funny that you say that, Josh, because like that really is how it is. Like people try. I try to look for artists, just like how I got this toy, right? I got this toy. I followed her when she had 84 followers, right? Like people are trying to find artists before they
Animal
get
one.
like,
Animal one.
and this
Did
was
he?
numbered. This is numbered and
Yeah.
signed as well. So like,
Famine, why were you putting numbers in there?
Yeah, Famine, you can't win.
Animal.
Animal.
Man,
AM Customs on Insta.
Animal
Three.
Three.
I love that. Animal's my favorite Muppet. It's one of my favorite Muppets. So that's me.
Hey, we have a puppet we could have on here. He talks more than you.
Oh, dude, I'm really in.
I don't-
You and
I
Sam
met someone-
Newsman.
I met someone with a puppet, but and I was really trying to get him to do a show with me, but you know he couldn't commit.
Sam?
But I really-
Sam will do your shows.
Who's got a puppet? Who's got a puppet?
Sam Newsman. He's been on our World Makers Consortium. He talks. He will. You
Sure
guys are
was.
perfect.
Give me that. I want that. I want that. I want to do an interview with him.
Don't
The only-
throw
And it's fun. I want to be there because I love messing with Sam. So that's
Oh my
fun.
god, let's do it together. Let's do it together. We'll start like
The only-
we should do
These guys
Oh.
can't handle that energy. So but yeah. So
The only
Boom.
puppet I
This
want
is-
back is Grumpy Puppet.
I love grumpy puppets.
all right. So if you guys have Empire Toy Works stuff, look it fits on there perfectly.
It fits on any. I don't know how Moon Forest did this, but it fits on any corner perfectly. Like very few corners it doesn't fit on.
Yeah.
90 degree angles.
He did. I'm telling you, like
That was
you know how
perfect.
Winter-
Whatever that was, we need a soundboard.
We did,
That's
you
not
did
like
have one.
editing. That's not like.
That's awful. Don't ever do that again. That's a bad soundboard.
Oh, I thought-
That's so bad, dude. Oh man, I don't want to put it on a Pops box because that's like your arch nemesis, right? In this
No,
community.
that's exactly what I want people to put it on is a pop box. And pop, I don't call it my arch nemesis. Like pop is like, it's the gateway drug to toy collecting. It's the gateway drug to spending money in a luxury way on toys and like treating a toy as interior design.
And that's why I was like, oh, you got to come on our show because when you were on the Tomb last week, we're very transparent. We ask what we ask and we don't give a shit. And two of the questions that Deadman asked you, he was like, so what's the difference between you and Pops? Isn't the same thing? And then his other one was, isn't this whole thing kind of a scam? And you were like, you answered both of them honestly. So
I did.
that was, yeah.
You know, and it's because I understand why he thinks that. And there are artists like that. Like, trust me, like that's kind of the artists I'm talking about that like are getting into this toy scene because they're taking advantage of people who treat this as art.
Yeah.
There are people like that, right? But like, yeah, I collect pops. Like, this is a signed pop. It's also got a certificate number and everything on it. This is for
Oh,
TLC.
flexing.
But that's not really a hype pop. I know
Hey,
hype
wait.
pops. Like,
Hey, speaking of that, you said that you were talking about the cards for these for
yes,
the
yes,
designer toys. You said someone was getting them graded, right?
yes.
So it's
these are
like
cards
it's
that-
bigger than what we're just talking about. Like there's levels to this shit. Like it's insane.
There's like that's what I'm telling you. There's like this designer toy, like beginner, like me, an amateur designer toy with 3D prints, and then there's this, $125,
Yeah, that's
limited
crazy.
edition, the weekend exclusive.
And it doesn't fucking move or anything.
It moves.
He does. He is. Yeah, a little bit. See, this is what I'm
Okay.
talking about, Bo. You see
Does he
this,
play-
Bo? We could do
Does he
this,
play
Bo.
music by the weekend?
If it did play music by the weekend, then it could be up another $100.
I feel like Rad could make that happen.
The one thing I will really praise about this is that they purposely made this a sticker of the little girl's face. But that was smart for photography because if this was a glare, it would be a lot harder to take a picture of this.
You would be
That's
blinded,
true.
you know, blinded by the light.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
so
could,
that
probably,
was clever.
we could probably make it happen, but I'd probably pick Pantera or something as a soundtrack instead.
Batman, Climbable wants to see what you're doing.
All right, I'll put the.
Show him what you're painting.
Are you painting, Famine? Let's look.
Oh, you jumped right into
But
Raul.
with
Is that Raul's? That's yours.
I mean, I'm
But with
painting it.
designer toys, like if he was to show that off in the designer toy world and said, I made this limited piece, it's a one-off, hand painted, $60. People would buy it.
You know what would sell, man? If you could do like
Look
a
at the
mass,
process. Look at the process of this man, right?
Yeah,
here.
because
And if you guys want,
that is one thing that designer toy people appreciate is how long it takes.
Famine,
isn't
then,
it like,
then I'll
isn't
call
it
you
if
Big
you
Puppy.
make up your own nickname, not a nickname?
what?
That
Isn't
is
it the
correct.
rule?
Yes.
Isn't it the rule that if you make up your own nickname, it's not a nickname?
that is
That's
actually the rule. It is. But I was gonna say, if someone could do a massive blow molded version of that from people's man caves and shit, that would sell, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a real
Oh
cheap,
yeah, dude.
like put it up as paneling in your man cave. Like that would
Dude,
People do
print
that.
that. Print
Yeah.
it.
Like people
Print
make these
it.
beautiful.
That's huge. My printer's not that big. Holy crap.
Look up shadow boxes because people do that with designer toys where they make a shadow box and that's a whole art piece. Another art piece where someone buys designer toys and puts it in a shadow box painting canvas for you to hang on the wall. It's really cool.
I like it.
So you guys, I think you guys are all really creative people, and that's what the designer world is for. So
You don't really know all of us, though, right? You don't know. What if Famine's really not that creative? He's just doing this one time.
It's literally
it's a
my
one-off?
first time.
I think Famine, he wouldn't have the balls to do this live. This just one time.
It's like it's
You have
Photoshop.
no idea what I am willing to do for the first time on camera. If there's enough people watching.
We've been over this. We've been over you in the slave layout fit many times.
No, it's not easy to go on
Oh
camera.
my
Like, you make it look easy,
I
but this
need
takes
this.
work.
Wait, we have to go back and look at that video. We have to replay that video because we were making some bets and stuff with the people watching that I think they should be coming to fruition. We were like, if we get some more people on the Patreon,
Yeah,
like
but people,
a certain number.
some people think it's to stop him from doing it. Some people think it's to like to get him to do it.
No,
There's
it's
a
to
lot-
get him to do it. Is what it was.
What about the Patreon that you guys have? How are you guys getting people to want to subscribe to your Patreon? Like,
I
what are you
believe Rad and Famine both have Patreons, right?
Mine doesn't.
Yeah, we actually have we have a World Makers Consortium Patreon. It's 2, 8, and 14, and if you're in the top tiers, you actually get like excuse me, 3D printed like barrels and accessories for your world building and stuff like that.
Fantastic.
So I'm just about to send out. Everybody's gonna get one at the end of December. So anybody that's in the top tiers gets that. There's contests, there's giveaways, exclusive content. There's some more of our Adrian Forbes.
And what's your price point? Your guys' Patreon, like, what's your lowest price point? What's your highest price point?
Lowest is $2, and that just gets you into the contests and stuff, exclusive content. $8 gets you a once a year World Makers, World Builders gift, and
a blowy from Famine.
Yeah.
That's true.
And the 14 tier gets you quarterly world building packages.
And a blowy from Famine. So.
That's really
And
cool.
2 blowies from Famine.
You want the rest of us to leave the room so we can talk about blowjobs, or?
Hey, blowjob, that's another art we can talk about, but like, I don't think you guys will really appreciate it.
That's true. And also the reason why like we
Go
gel
on.
so well is because your Instagram isn't like you not wearing clothes holding up a toy. So I appreciate that.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
You know, I really.
And that's
really
just not
appreciate-
you. Like it's just, you know what I mean? Like
And I'm a
you don't
very
need
vulgar-
that.
Like, I'm a very vulgar person. Like, I really am.
Right,
Like,
but you're into this. Like you're a nerd and you're passionate. Like that's
that's not what I'm in it for. Like, I know there's a lot of like females that I don't mean as offense to anyone who's watching. Okay, I'm gonna say it.
no
Don't get
mean
mad.
offense. Mean offense.
Okay, like don't get mad if I'm gonna say it. Like, there are girls that will know that you guys are idiots and will just watch us with a toy in our hand we don't give a shit about, and you're gonna give us money for it because you're idiots.
Pause.
I-
Pause. I gotta give a shit about what you're holding. Or I'm not gonna pay attention. Doesn't matter. You could be stark naked as the day you were born, holding an action figure, but if you're holding up a fucking My Little Pony that I want nothing to do with, I'm gonna go find something else to do.
Dude,
That's you.
That's like,
Most people don't do that.
But you know,
it's like that one toy channel, Bella's Toy Chest. That's wild, man. She did a stream about.
Is she okay?
She was just wearing a McDonald's apron. That was it.
Yeah.
And she was
like,
showing off these toys.
I think people need to realize that there is a level of Instagram addiction. I remember my boyfriend tried telling me that one time. He's like, "You're addicted to Instagram." This is like an old boyfriend at the time. And I was so confused. I was like, "Look what I'm posting. Look at what I'm posting. What am I addicted to? Like what? Like the attention? Because my face isn't on any of these pictures. Like my body, my body's not on any of these pictures. Like what am I addicted to? But there is an element, and it makes me sad for females when they fall into it. Like there is like this like attention element you get addicted to, and you're like, oh, this person likes me, this person likes me, this person likes me. Oh, I got 500 likes. Oh, this is such hype. Oh, I'm so sexy. Okay, now go look at all those likes.
Yeah, and I was showing you
go look
one.
at each one and see who those people are who are liking your stuff.
I gotta know though, this ex-boyfriend, why are they an ex?
He's an so I started the company.
Oh, we don't want. Do you really want her to go into this?
No, I'm on a path here. I promise.
Here you go. You're gonna get it, Famine.
All right, let's go down this road.
Famine, you became like a bestie tonight. I'm just letting you know. Like we just got real close, real quick.
In my experience, anybody that has an ex that said some shit like that, like, oh, you're super addicted to your phone, get off of Instagram, it's pictures, blah blah blah. They usually did some sneaking around at the very least that was involving that device.
You know what it was? He was really jealous. Like I literally started this toy company because he was a big collector. I was already a big collector. As you can tell, my mom was a big collector. He'll try to tell you that he got me into toy collecting. Despicable. My mother and I have been going to Comic-Con for 9 years. Okay, like it's not him. He showed me art toys, and that's about it. He's a nice guy. I'm not talking shit. Anyway, so basically, like what happened was, I was like, hey, let's start a toy company. Hey, let's get a 3D printer. And there was a really unbalance between him buying, like he was that hype collector, like he had to buy everything. And then we got a business credit card. And he was in control of it.
Ouch.
And all I wanted was art stuff. I wanted diorama stuff, which I started slowly buying. I wanted 3D printer. I wanted to make it where we could buy toys and it cost us nothing. We sold toys, it paid for our collection. That was what the whole point of this was. So when he's like, I was going hard on Instagram, like I'm going to become a business. I'm going to start promoting. I'm going to start showing our collection. Let's start with what we do have. And then we were just going to be resellers. So like, that's why I was on the gram so much. I was becoming a business and I was taking it very, I'm a hardcore intense person. I'm Puerto Rican. It's part of my blood. Like I'm an intense, when I do something, I do it to the extent of full. Like I don't half-ass anything.
And Sagittarius.
And I'm a Sagittarius. So it's like, you get it. So it's like, that was the big reason why, like, he got so jealous of the Instagram. Like, he would be, like, wanting to show me off toys and stuff like that. And I'd be busy working. I'm trying to build a business. You're trying to buy more toys. I love toys. And I would cry. Some of the toys he bought me, I cried how beautiful they were. But then he would make me feel guilty after about it. Like, he would be like, oh, like, I bought you all these really nice toys. And you're too busy, like, trying to run a business. And I'm like, I don't even understand this.
So, to answer Famine's question, though, it is a little controlling was the issue?
Yeah, he's a controlling psychopath. Yeah, controlling psychopath.
Famine, where were you going? I told you how this.
I was going somewhere when, in my experience, usually when somebody is like tries to control their partner's access to social media and like tries to gaslight them into thinking it's the worst.
He did.
It's because
it was with everything. Mm-hmm. You look at with everything, toy purchases, with.
I was in a toy group like that where they would gaslight you and shit, and you didn't know it. They were so good at it.
Like there was some
Eddie knows.
Like before my lives, like we were supposed to do the live together, and he would like be freaking out about the fucking lighting. Like oh, the light's not in the right spot. I'm like, I got 10 minutes before I'm going live. You're not gonna make me late because you're being some weirdo OCD freak about the lights when you didn't plan any of this and I planned everything. Like no. And like he'd be arguing with me and fighting with me like a little diva because he wanted to be an actor too, and his diva came out hard when the camera came on. So there's some fun facts why I'm not with my boyfriend anymore.
Now you know, Famine. Now you know.
Oh man! All right, so back to our winner, and who's the winner again? So I don't forget. Just so I don't forget, because I'm here trying to promote your thing. Animal mother. Yeah. So, dude,
to have this.
Make sure you message me. And then I'll send this out to you this week, probably by Saturday. So.
Okay, so let me
Instagram. He knows me.
Let me give this one away because this toy, since I've told that story, is from that ex.
Wait, what?
This toy is from that ex I just told the story of.
Oh, I thought it had something to do with this. Man.
No, this toy. this toy is from that ex because he thought that, it'd be a really great idea to send me a birthday gift after we've been broken up of his toys.
Right.
I love it so much. I'm so happy he has my address.
Oh my
Completely normal
god.
behavior by an ex.
Yep. No, we've talked about this. She knows we do a lot of true crime watching, and she was going to get
I told
murdered.
Kelly that you said this and he was crying, by the way.
I was just being honest because like everything she kept telling me, I was like, because I've heard it, and I was like, yeah, you were gonna get killed. Like, and he would be the guy where people would be like, we never thought it would have been him, but all the things she was saying, I hear so many times in the true crime documentaries, like it's the same story, and I was like, you were gonna get killed or murdered or like put away, like
there was a couple moments I was a little worried. Okay? I mean, not to put his business out there, but there's a couple moments I was like,
I heard some red flags. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, he never hit me, and I just saw the little craziness come out every once. So I'm like, oh, there it is. That's a little.
No,
crazy.
it wasn't physical. I felt mind stuff coming. Like it was gonna get weird real quick.
Yeah.
Like your 5-year plan wasn't looking okay. That's all I'm saying.
And that is why I'm here in Texas now. That's the story behind that.
We have to get a restraining fucking order. That's the next step. So.
Yeah, dude. So I want to give this toy away because at the end of the day, even though we've had a bad turnaround, he's not a bad guy. He is a nice guy.
Sure?
He's just, there's so much depth behind that. I'll go.
And we call this Stockholm Syndrome. What?
It's funny because it might be true. Oh, God.
That's why we love this show. It's just like our other show. And the other show.
Can we give this away? It's like I don't want it, even though it is a real like.
You really want to give it away right now?
That's what's going on.
Oh, I wasn't sure. Fuck, I'll take it. No.
It really is a beautiful toy, and I want someone to.
All right. Let's do
I
this.
have bad memories with him, and I'd rather someone have it that
like
is.
The
I don't
Chili
want to throw
Peppers say, give it away now.
All right, we're gonna pick a number between. Listen.
Throw that toy away.
We're gonna pick a number between 25 and 75. It's written down on the card. Ready, set, go. 98. Shoot me. Oh man, this is the best way to do giveaways. By the way, this is the best way. It's so easy.
Can't say it's rigged.
Because I have it on this paper.
I just found out today that StreamYard actually has a tool for giveaways.
Oh, cool.
So,
Oh shoot! Wait, Starboy won.
did he really?
50.
Yeah. Hey, and he will use it too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Actually, use this toy, dude. It's a really cool toy. Like I tell this terrible story, but he's not a terrible guy. Like he's actually a really cool guy.
Hey, so yeah, Killer. Reach out to Killer, and she will. Killer, and she will.
I'll send you the goods. This is really fun,
Yeah, thank you. That was very nice of you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I didn't want to throw like my mom, my sister. They're not into designer toys. They don't get it. Like that toy's alive to me. Like I can't throw it away. Like it's just I can't do that. I know how much work that's been put into it. Even though like he bothers me so much. Like like there's so much work that was put into this toy. I can't do that. And it's a prototype. Like that's a rare toy.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
That's a very one-off rare toy, so I can't just.
Yeah, and you're all motherfucking welcome. No.
Yeah. I hope you like
and Bo, what are you giving away? You're always giving away shit. No.
His name is Laguna. Like his name is Laguna. He was the toy was made after me because we met.
Hey. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. What I was trying to say was go to Morphonauts' page because he's always doing giveaways. And when he's not here, because he's very busy, man, he's here. Okay, just like Kaori. Shout out to Kaori. I think Kaori would love to do something with one of these. I'm sure to just show it off. He could do a little reel.
You guys have for $25, like like really inexpensive. I have a whole animation I want to make for them, and I want to keep on selling them.
He has a pretty good following, so I would definitely. I'll let him. Well, he's probably gonna. Hopefully, he watches our show when he's not here.
Yeah.
But
like it honestly, like I just love.
Like he has more than all of us ever will have combined ever. It's crazy.
Starboy lesson is don't make dinner. Hey, but you won something.
It's 114,000 on Instagram or some crazy shit. And I begged him to come to Instagram when we were on Facebook. I was like, bro, come on, man. Like he's gonna be at my wedding next year, and we've known each other. I've known him the longest on this whole internet world of friends. I've known him the longest, and it was all over a Black Ranger I got him. But yeah, so he was like, "You're the nicest person I've ever met in here." And I was like, "Dude, you wanted it. That's how much it was. And then you paid for it and the shipping." He's like, "Usually people charge me like $10 or $15." Anyway, so
that is how it is.
He'd be a good one to promote your stuff on it. Even if you shared it in the story or something, I could send him some pics.
I might just like. I mean, like, I'm just happy the right people have the toy. Like,
and you're not giving them away for free, so don't say it because I'm not gonna allow it.
You do the same thing. He's such a hypocrite. He's the same way.
Nope, I'm doing a giveaway. That's different. I'm doing giveaways with my stuff. So
you're giving it for free. You're not even making people follow you. So you're making them do zero work.
They just got to be here in the chat on Mondays. And then like next week. Next week is a good example. We're giving away what, Famine?
We're giving away 2 copies of the Tales of the Undead short story collection.
I want to buy that book, but make sure you message me. Like,
hang on. Hang on.
I want to buy it. I'm not gonna take a giveaway. I'm a real art. I don't need stuff for free. Like some people, like I will pay for it. I want the book.
Josh paid for Josh paid for his copy and the giveaway copy.
He bought 2 of my toys. He's such a sweetheart. Like he's actually.
That's what I did with him because I want to promote the things that are unique around it. Like I just want to promote it, and if the people are cool enough, I want to bring them on. And Famine's already here, so I was like, and I want to read it, so I need you to send it out, man. You send it out yet?
I want that book, dude. Like that's really cool. I really love it.
Famine.
I'm an advocate of supporting 1%.
You don't have to send my stuff. Just send the book, Famine. Not this. You don't have to send my stuff. Just send the books.
Hey, Wenzilla, we got a good point coming up here in the chat. Next Monday is Christmas.
It's Christmas, so you're talking about the Monday after.
Oh, damn it.
That's New Year's
Day.
We might be off for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I just do a New Year's. I'm doing a New Year's special. If you guys want to join, I'm doing like this. I want to do this thing, or we can do it on this channel. I don't even care. But I want to do something that, like, people just come and kind of do like a New Year's resolution, like what they.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. You can put the link to the StreamYard in the chat, pinned in the chat, and then people can come in.
Yeah, something like that. Like, and people can just like jump in and like kind of talk about like what they really like that year, whether it's involving toys or growth or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Wait,
and you can only get it with a show like us because we have the premium StreamYard.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, Bougie. Okay, Bobo.
I didn't do any of it, so it's fine.
But if you guys want to do something like that, hit me up because I really been.
So Famine, your book. Talk about it. I interrupted you, and she did. I did, then she did, and I did, and
what? Wenzilla interrupted you? Weird.
We're doing Josh interrupting people. Is that?
Yo, fuck this show.
It's a collection of horror short stories, zombie related, all of them. But in some ways, some of the stories are, shorter, but they get right to the point. Some of them are more gory. Some of them are more, thought-provoking philosophy. How philosophical can you get with zombies? But there's a whole collection there. People seem to like it. It's got 4.9 on Amazon because one of my personal friends gave me a 4 because it wasn't their category of book reading. But otherwise...
Wow, are you serious?
Yeah.
What a jerk. You're a jerk, friend. Okay, go ahead. What a jerk.
Been drinking long?
No. That just caught me off guard. You're a jerk, friend. Oh, God. But yeah, we'll be giving away a copy of that whenever we do the giveaway. We'll put up a post. I'll make sure that Rad makes a video of his fucking toy display on me.
Well, I'm going to go write a very sincere review on Amazon just to prove a point now.
Doesn't know how to spell. Can't believe misspelled own name. Send.
That's crazy. All right. Well, I know Rad is probably hungry because it's Canada. So we don't have an ending for the show or anything.
Well,
that's why
let's let's say we should definitely do a Christmas special thing. So why don't we say?
Yeah, we can set something up. We can. Hey, just stay here when we end this.
Don't
just
leave.
stay here. Don't do anything, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll promote it. No, don't leave.
I actually do
All
have
right,
to
guys.
go. I got to
All right,
take off.
guys. Well, we'll be back 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now.
But you'll see Wentzilla, Rad Toys Galaxy, and myself on Friday on the World Makers Consortium, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the cool kids' time, and otherwise, everybody.
So Killer Kwai, thank you. Now that she's,
so
I don't know
much.
where she went. She disappeared.
She went home.
Yeah.
Why did she leave? I said not to leave. Not to leave.
We've got
All right,
a regular show Friday night, and then we have a Star Wars special on Saturday night at the 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah.
All right. Later, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.